Have you ever heard of an Arab Sheikh's wife? Not just any Arab Sheikh. I'm talking about a member of Dubai's ruling family and a wealthy one, I might add. What could go wrong, especially for such a simple young lady? Keep watching to find out how the marriage of Zeynab Javadli to the Arab Sheikh Saeed Al Maktoum endured and how bliss devolved into catastrophe. We begin by going back to Zeynab's life before being married. The hardworking young lady from a simple Baku family gave the impression that she was more interested in sports, specifically gymnastics. Zeynab lacked a royal title, implying that she lived an everyday life like any other girl. Her efforts helped her become a fantastic gymnast and allowed her to compete in the national championships in Azerbaijan, which she won several times. She even competed in the World Cup Championships in Japan, finishing 4th and missing out on the top 3 spots. Her abilities appeared to be leveling up with time, and she eventually won 4 gold medals in an international competition held in Slovenia in 2006. From a young lady, this was an outstanding performance, and it made her named the competition's overall champion. Unfortunately, in 2012, she suffered an injury, which cost her sports career as she had to end it. The injury did not stop her from making more significant achievements in life. She had more ambitious goals, including establishing a gymnastics facility in Baku just for children. Now, let us talk about the Arab Sheikh. Saeed Al Maktoum is a member of Dubai's ruling family that came on the way of this lucky lady. To add that he is an Arab Sheikh makes it such an honor, and he has an uncle currently serving as the Emir of Dubai, a powerful position in the Emirates. He took over the place of his father. Saeed is also a businessman, a great one I might add. Nonetheless, he gives the impression of a well-rounded man as he is a former Olympian in sport shooting and an athlete. He owns a United Arab Emirates football team in addition to award-winning horses ranked internationally. All this is quite a remarkable achievement. Talking of wealth, he appears to be doing quite well financially with an estimated net worth of $1.5 million. And here comes the exciting part of how their paths met. Saeed's shooting skills and expertise not only proved to be excellent in his sporting career, but also worked in his love life. It is through this that he was able to meet his soon-to-be wife at a shooting contest held in the Azerbaijani city of Gabala in the year 2015. With a guy doing tremendous both financially and physically, it's hard for a good, upright lady like Saeed to miss the image of his success. So would this turn out like any other happy love story? Unfortunately, Al Maktoum already had an ongoing love life, but this did not prevent them from being together. It is one of those scenarios one would term love at first sight. Al Maktoum had 9 children and 2 beautiful wives. His first wife was his cousin. The second wife was a typical waitress from Minsk. Nevertheless, Javadli still did not turn down the offer from Saeed to become his 3rd wife. Their relationship grew over time, which later resulted in the couple tying knots, which astonished many. As a result of their wedding, the journalists had many questions, which compelled her to voice her opinions to the public. She insisted that she wasn't seeking a wealthy husband in particular. Just like many love stories, Zeynab called this fate. Imagine getting married to a wealthy Arab Sheikh. That is undoubtedly a complete life transformation for anyone initially living an ordinary life with no history of titles or royalty. Zeynab, just a common gymnastics teacher, had to relocate from Baku. Her new life started in a luxurious palace in the United Arab Emirates. This meant she was now a royal woman. For some, it can be pretty overwhelming. She later gave birth to 3 daughters who shared a villa. The 3 wives of Saeed resided in different villas, and this seemed to have limited their interactions in their daily lives. Their relationship with each other is unknown to anyone in public. Zeynab was quite active on her social media platform. On Instagram, she shared images of her daughters in their private villa. At the time, they appeared to be doing well and living a happy life. Her marriage was also assumed to be doing just fine. A horrible video was posted by her that instead gave a negative impression. The Sheikh's wife was sobbing and pleading for help in this horrible video, which caught other people's attention. The marriage had turned out to be unhappy and, to some extent, unbearable. Destiny did not seem to work in their favor, especially for Zeynab. This was such an expected turn of events that she was forced to divorce her husband at the start of 2020. She departed the deluxe palace and moved to a secluded villa, hoping she could find some peace. Her 3 kids settled there, together with her. The husband wasn't in control with his kids staying away from him, compelling him to still come after them. He opted that the kids should stay in the palace with him, where he would be close to them. Sheikh started harassing Zeynab, who was now termed as his ex-wife, and even went further to threaten her. According to Zeynab, she had been the target of a 9-month persecution campaign that included kidnapping her 3 daughters and physically and psychologically abusing her. All of these are said to have been carried out by Sheikh, who had sent some men to come after her. At this point, her life was already a living hell, and it could not get any worse. Zeynab was recorded in a video that says, "No food, no water, no nothing." She adds that after 9 months of harassment, they will break into her house and kidnap her children. This was while pointing to a lady outside her house that also appears to have been sent to come after her. She also claims that someone stole her mobile phone, which contained evidence of the harassment she had endured.
This is the lady, she was beating me and my mother, and she was snatching my phone when I was trying to take her videos, because she was snatching my phone and snatching my children. Now they arrested my father and they're taking him from one court to another. He's 73 years old man.
One of her male online friends, a newspaper website, said that she had to lock herself in a room when someone tried to take her children away from her and return them to the palace. She adds that they haven't heard from Zeynab in a long time, making all of them nervous. Javadli was tired of all the endless drama and decided to move with her children away from Dubai. In a situation like this, one of the most incredible things one would wish for is a free life, and that is what she wanted. But unfortunately, no one could rescue her from that. She even had to contact the Azerbaijan embassy, but her efforts bore no fruit, to her disappointment. Surprisingly, this has happened to other female royals as well, not only Zeynab. They are forced to live in a way they displease and in a way that can be termed as abuse. An example of this instance is Princess Haya, the ruler of Dubai's wife, who escaped to Britain a few years ago. Nothing was known regarding Zeynab's future after 2020. She continues to avoid the spotlight and refrains from promoting herself now. The Sheikh is drafting a lawsuit against her to take away her children and revoke his fatherly privileges. This is after it was revealed in 2022 that the Sheikh's ex-wife would be on trial in Dubai. Unfortunately, many women in the Arab world are denied rights as wealthy sheikhs have a lot of power and money, which puts them in a position where they can do whatever they want with them. Unfortunately, the international sports community did not make an effort to assist her, and are not even concerned about her outcome. How the former athlete currently lives is still unknown. Some social media critics have the opinion that she is to blame for what occurred. All we would hope for now is that Javadli is currently in a safe place and can see the kids. All these events and happenings leave the public with many unanswered questions because, of all the places in the world, the luxurious ones are among those where we least expect someone to be unhappy to the point of fleeing. And what was also taking place inside those places remains a mystery. It is hard and somewhat uncomfortable to imagine what the wives usually go through. Do you believe Zeynab, an abuse victim, justifies blaming her after hearing the narrative of how her life abruptly transformed from lavish to chaos? Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Thanks for watching.